What it do? Welcome to HoodSoul Wisdom. First and foremost, I appreciate you tapping in. I hope this episode finds you in the very best of every single aspect possible, including but not limited to mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Those are and forever will be my highest hopes and prayers for you and yours. I'm your host, Ruby. Glad you came through to Align and Thrive. This episode is brought to you by Forever Wise Coaching. Align and thrive with your health and wellness in mind. And Forever Wise Apparel, conscious wear with the essence of a G. Episode 41, Emotions. So in the past, I've mentioned how emotions are energy in motion. It's just energy that builds up in our body, right? Whether we're happy, sad, angry, joyful. There's a range of emotions. For some reason, those are the only ones that come to mind. But today I wanted to touch on what I'll label as negative emotions. However, they're not necessarily negative, but that's how most of us perceive them. And it's really just anger, sadness, pain, guilt. Those are the heavy ones. Because when we're happy, joyful, we're full of energy. However, when we're on the other side of the spectrum with anger, sadness, pain, guilt, man, those emotions are draining as fuck. They drain us of our energy. It takes our energy. And I believe that the reason these emotions take our energy and drain us is because we don't know how to handle them. We don't know how to process them. We don't know how to release them. And usually when we do, it's in a fucked up, negative manner. One thing that I'm working on as a person is embracing and enjoying every single moment of happiness and of joy. Like I'm trying to milk that. I'm trying to feel it with my entire being and get lost in that. I'm trying to be there present with intention when I'm feeling these type of good feelings. Because why the fuck not? Who the fuck doesn't like feeling good? On the other hand, when it comes to negative emotions, I ain't never been good at that shit. Up until now that I'm checking myself and learning, one of the main things is checking my reactions and my reflexes, especially with anger. When it comes to sadness, for the most part, I shut down. I shut down and I bottle that shit up. And don't nobody know what the fuck is going on with me. I mean, I could play it off and nobody will know I'm going through some shit. That one, I'm still working on. When it comes to anger, man, a motherfucker erupts. And that's where those reactions take place. And you know, when we're raised a certain way, from anger comes harm. A motherfucker's ready to throw hands. Cause that's what the fuck I know since I was little. Or a motherfucker's like throwing a fit. And it's crazy because a couple months back, my son was angry and he threw something. Didn't throw it at me, but he threw something in anger. Man, I went off. Like, what the fuck? And I know he didn't throw it at me. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck you throw that at? I felt fucking disrespected and I went off. And he looks at me and he tells me, why is it not okay for me to be angry? You know, he's asking, why can't he be angry? And his reaction was modeling mine. If I'm angry, I won't hit him. But yeah, there's been times I throw shit. I say shit and I try my best not to cuss, but my reactions are quick when it comes to anger. But when he told me that, I looked at him and I'm like, you know what? It's okay for you to be angry. What's not okay is the way you reacted. But I know you reacted that way because you've seen me react that way. So our anger, it's valid. Our response to it needs to be worked on. And one of the best ways to work through that is taking a step back, pausing. Now, I know when you're in the fucking heat of the moment, you ain't giving a fuck. But why is it? Why is it that we let anger possess our body, because that's what the fuck it is. When I feel angry, my whole fucking body turns up and I'm just trying to react. So I'm not here trying to tell y'all, don't be sad, don't be angry. Nah, feel your emotions. Learn how to feel them. Learn where that energy travels through your body. Acknowledge it, but don't fucking stay stuck in it. Don't stay stuck in anger. Don't stay stuck in resentment. Don't stay stuck in guilt. And by stuck, I mean replaying these scenarios that put us there, because we just keep getting ourselves more angry and we get ourselves worked up every fucking time we think about it. That shit is draining as fuck. As we grow and evolve, one of the best things we could do is learn how to acknowledge our emotions, how to process our emotions, and how to let them run through our body and release them. So that's all it is. Energy and motion. I had some shit happen to me the other day at work and I felt disrespected. And anytime I feel disrespected, what goes through my mind is, I ain't no bitch. I'll be damned if I let somebody talk to me a certain way. You got me fucked up. And what goes through my mind then? What's poppin'? Let's go outside. But ain't nobody trying to fucking get out of character like that. That shit's embarrassing. Especially when you're a motherfucking adult. That shit ain't cute. Being fucking crazy and acting a fool. That shit ain't fucking cute. It's the whole motherfucking complete opposite. Being turned up like that. I mean, I understand, you know, sometimes you have to. At times it's mandatory. I can't say shit about that. But when it comes to simple shit and you just trying to prove a point, man, that shit's a no-go. That shit's no good. So anyway, I'm at work. Someone comes at me sideways and I let that person have their way, but my response was a little heavy. So I finished doing what I'm doing and I go to the back. I take my little breather and I realized, you know what? I'm a respectful ass person anywhere, especially in a place of business. So I realized, you know what? I didn't like the way I handled this. I didn't like the way I responded. What caused this? What did I do to make this happen? So here I'm assessing for accountability. What part did I play in this shit? So I collect my thoughts, right? And me, I like being happy at any fucking place I go to, especially if I work there. Shit, I want to enjoy my motherfucking day. So what I did next, by this time, I'm cool already. I'm like, all right, still kind of angry that somebody would think it's okay to come at me sideways. But I recollect myself and I catch this person by themselves. I'm like, for sure. I'm like, for sure. And let me go speak to this person real quick, because I don't like drama. Shit, I don't like entertaining people. That's why I'm saying all that extra shit, being loud and being all fucking disrespectful. That shit ain't cute. I like to conduct myself in a different manner. So I see this person, right? Again, this person's by themselves. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'll tell this person, hey, you know what? The way you did this, I don't appreciate it. I felt disrespected and I don't like the way I reacted either. Now, I know what I could have done different, so this could have been avoided. But I also want to settle this right here because I don't want any animosity. I'm not going to come in here and have animosity towards you and you have animosity towards me, because then that shit's just going to build up. And I ain't trying to get out of character, not right here. In any place, as a matter of fact. And I'm trying to grow as a person. And because I'm trying to grow as a person, I wanted to have this conversation before I'm out the door. This person ain't have shit to say. All they said was thank you and I appreciate you. But let me tell you, I left feeling fucking accomplished. I left feeling fucking grown. And when I say grown, I mean as an individual, as a person, because I could have easily made shit pop off and that shit would have just got ugly for some dumb shit. I realized that for whatever reason, especially within our culture, when it comes to heavy, negative emotions, we don't talk about them. We don't process them. Like I remember when I was little, I used to get whooped like a motherfucker. I never got no type of explanation. Then you're just left feeling lost. Like, yeah, I know I fucked up. Somehow, some way I did something that wasn't right, but I never understood the why it wasn't right or why it bothered you so much that I did this or I did that. And when it comes to my child, I'm able to have those conversations with him. I'm able to apologize for my behavior, he's able to apologize for his, and we're able to communicate our emotions. Because when you shut down or erupt, that energy's controlling you, and you ain't got no fucking way to even handle it. You ain't got no way to own it. It owns you. For me personally, I understand at my age, can't let these emotions fucking own us. We can't let our reactions and reflexes fuck us over and drain us. Because if you're seeking growth as a person, then you know you're an emotional being. You know, we have different bodies: physical body, spiritual body, emotional body, mental. And you gotta feed, nourish, and acknowledge your whole being. And when it comes to emotions, that energy shouldn't be running wild, especially if it's the energy that fucking drains you and puts you in a place you don't want to be. I'm tired of being angry. On some real shit, I'm tired of fucking being angry. I'm tired of being resentful. And this journey from within requires me to evolve and elevate past that bullshit. Like I said, I'm a respectful person. I treat others with respect. I enjoy when people respect me. And in order for me to carry myself in that manner, I realized that I need to work more on these type of emotions by using my words. And I know that shit sounds fucking cliche as fuck, but yeah, process your emotions by putting them into words. And you don't necessarily gotta talk shit out with people. You could write shit out. How does something make you feel? Why does it make you feel that way? Learn your fucking triggers. What are your triggers? Identify them, pinpoint them, and ask yourself why. Because me, I want to live a happy ass life. I always want to be happy. I always want to be joyful. And yeah, there are going to be those fucking days when some shit don't go right. It goes left. But guess what? It's up to me how I perceive it and how I'm going to handle it. Because I refuse to get caught up in those fucked up loops of thoughts and emotions that just fuck me over. And in order for me to do that, I need to acknowledge how I feel, process it. When I say process it, I mean feel it. Feel it, understand it, and then fucking release it. It's important to do these things. Acknowledge it. Okay, I feel angry. Cool. Why? Why the fuck do I feel all this anger? And feel that anger. To me, I get angry in my chest. I feel that shit. My chest feels like it's about to fucking erupt. Okay? That's how it feels. Cool. Let me feel it. Let me question it. Let me take accountability. How could I respond any different? What did I do to fucking put myself here? How can I avoid this next time? All right, got it. Fuck it. It's done. I got no motherfucking need to replay this. I got no motherfucking need to keep going through the fucking situation and think about how it could have played out, how it should have played out. Nah, fuck that. It's done with. Let me keep it pushing. Now let me put my fucking focus on something that makes me feel good. Why? Because I deserve it, and you do too. So yeah, emotions. Learn how to deal with them. Don't shut down. Don't erupt. Acknowledge, process, and release. Why? Like I said, because you deserve it.
Before I wrap it up, right? Make sure y'all tap in. Follow me on IG at HoodSoul Wisdom, at Forever Wise Coaching, and at Forever Wise Apparel for updates, giveaways, and merch drops. And if you haven't yet, do yourself a favor and click the link on the bio at HoodSoul Wisdom to download 8 affirmations to help you tap in and align with your essence. And subscribe to the email list so you're always up on game with what I got coming next. I appreciate you coming through, and as always, may the higher powers guide you, protect you, and fully equip you with a pure mind, good health, and a solid spirit. With much love, respect, and sincerity, I'm out.